3.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This time a little bit special, we will take you around the world. No, I'm just kidding, haha. I mean we will share about the work culture from our dream country. It will be fun. Let's go. How do you think? I think I would like to ask Nabila first. Hello Nabila.
Hello, Fat. Finally, we can meet and talk again. And I think that's an interesting topic. Well, my dream country is Italy.
Italy, wow, that's very cool. So, what are some differences between Italy and Indonesia?
The first thing that you must know is when greeting either colleagues or prospective clients in Italy, you can go with the air kissing, but in Indonesia, you just can go with friendly eye contact and a firm handshake. Then, in Indonesia, always use the formal dress to work. But in Italy, as we know, Italy is one of the countries that uphold the fashion. So, Italian companies rather formal, but a strong fashion sense is also emphasized.
That sounds good, Bila. Anything else?
Besides that, in Indonesia, if you're planning to visit your friend's house, you can arrive anytime you want, soon or late from schedule. But in Italy, if you're planning to visit your friend's house, you should arrive around 15 till 30 minutes late from schedule. Then, in Indonesia, speaking of meetings, when scheduling it in advance, not avoid summer month, but in Italy, avoid the summer months, particularly August. And you guys should know that in Italy, flip-flops are only used when on the beach. Different from Indonesia, where flip-flops can be used anywhere you want.
Those are some unique differences. I agree that Indonesians should on time when you go to appointment with your friend.
After we know some unique difference, how about the similarities, Bill?
Well, both Indonesia and Italy having connection is essential. So take a networking approach to work life in both countries. And then in both countries, words matter. Especially with your superiors, take care to always use the formal form of you.
Okay, Bill, we hope you can prepare as best as possible when you get the chance to work in Italy.
Alright, Gam, it's my turn now. I want to ask Fathiyyah. How about your dream country, Fathiyyah?
Hello Nabila, my dream country is Dubai.
Wow, it's amazing. And have you studied what are the differences between Dubai and Indonesia?
Sure, Indonesia, we cannot enjoy an income tax-free salary because we'll not enable to save up to get tired of desert life. And in Dubai, they can enjoy an income tax-free salary that will enable to save up until you get tired of desert life. Then, Indonesia, we have a work ethics. When we get the job, we must responsibilities to this job and be aware to the other. And in Dubai, they have a work ethic such as style of clothes to a specific policy for greeting the co-workers, and Dubai has to avoid scheduling any meeting or convention on Friday, which is Jum'ah, the prior day.
I also think Indonesia, we cannot enjoy an income tax-free salary. So anything else?
Well, next Indonesia, the women have a limit work in the office, and in Dubai, the women feel free to work in all office except the woman. Then in Indonesia, email and social media are preferred because we live with technology, and in Dubai, face-to-face meetings is preferred than telephone because telephone or email sometimes seen as impersonal.
Wow, that sounds interesting, Pat. And Agam, Dimas, how about you two guys?
My dream country is Germany, and I want to work there someday.
I really love Singapore, and I wish I can go there someday.
Wow, I'm in love with Germany and Singapore too. Can you guys tell me your reason why you want to go there someday? And I also have interest about Germany and Singapore. So can you two guys explain about Germany and Singapore to me? And I think we go with Dimas first.
The main reason I want to go to Germany is I want to try the German Autobahn, and both Germany and Indonesia has a similarity in working cultures.
Really? Can you tell us what are the similarities in working culture between Indonesia and Germany?
Sure. First, both Indonesian and German are planet people. And then the second is about the worker. German people are hard worker, pretty much like in Indonesia. And then talk about teamwork. Both of Indonesian and German can work in a group. And the last is similarity in about work uniform. They using officially uniform when they working like in Indonesia.
Wow, Germany and Indonesia have a lot in common. Then, can you explain us about the difference between Indonesia and German, Dimas?
The difference between German people and Indonesian are the first is German known as on-time people. Second, German are to-the-point people. They don't like a chit-chat, just to the point. And then the third is, for some case, German people are pay their own food. And this is really different with Indonesian because usually they want to be paid by someone else. And the last is German people will not say hi to someone older until the older one say hi to him first. And how about you, Agam? I heard that you want to go to Singapore someday. Can you tell us the reason why you want to go there?
Because in Singapore the salary is big, and the ethic is not too far from Indonesia.
Oh yeah, can you explain that to us about the similarities between our country and Singapore?
With my pleasure. First, both Indonesia and Singapore have the same ethic. Then when someone gives his identity card when walking, they will receive his identity with two hands. The second is, both Indonesia people and Singapore are kind people. They greet each other when meet friends at the office. And the last I know is, both Indonesia and Singapore are in Southeast Asia region and the Asian continent.
And yeah, from your explanation, I agree that Indonesia and Singapore have a lot of similarities in working ethics. And about the differences, can you explain it to Agam?
Sure now, Indonesia and Singapore have some difference. First, salaries in Indonesia are lower than Singapore. It is because the low cost of living in Indonesia. Second, most of Indonesian people like chit-chat when working. It's different from Singapore personalities who do like chit-chat. And then the last is about teamwork. Majority of Indonesia people are collective, but majority of Singapore people are individuals. Maybe that's all about Singapore working culture that I can share for you all. And then, how about you, Nawa? What's your dream country and your reason why you wanna go there?
Yeah, thank you for asking me, Agam. I have a dream to go South Korea someday. Not only for traveling, but I really want to work there someday. And my reason why I want to work in South Korea is because there's no difference in salary between native Korean workers and foreign workers.
Wow, I think South Korea is one of the countries that most people dream about. But I'm curious, does South Korea have the same work culture with Indonesia, Nawa?
Yes, of course not. I think South Korea has several cultures in common with Indonesia. First is about working culture. Both Indonesia and South Korea are wear a formal and neat clothes when working, and also have to showing a polite and respectful attitude towards elders and superiors. And the second is about both Indonesia and South Korea have the same cultures when addressing other person, which is accompanied by a greeting. And for example, in Indonesia, to call someone who is older, we calling him by kakak or abang, while in South Korea, we call someone older by oppa or onni. And then the last is both Indonesia and South Korea are republic countries and led by a president.
Wow, the Indonesian and South Korea have quite a lot in common. Then does South Korea have different work culture with Indonesia?
Yes, Indonesia has quite a lot of differences in work culture with South Korea. In Indonesia, workers go to the office more often using private vehicles, while the majority of South Korean workers using public transportation to go to the office. And then the second difference is about focus and discipline at work. Indonesian workers still have a very low level of focus and discipline at work. For example, many workers in Indonesia still often chat with friends, use cell phones for personal gain, and open social media during working hours, while South Korean workers have a high focus and discipline at work. And then the third is about working hour. Indonesia has a total working hour of 40 hours in a week, but South Korea had an average of 52 hours in a week. And then the last difference is about greeting other people. Indonesia has a culture of smiles that signifies our friendliness and politeness towards others, while South Korea has a culture and ethic to bow to others. It is a cultural thing of the South Korean people as a sign of their respect for others and an apology for making mistakes. Maybe that's all from South Korea that I know.
Wow, that is very interesting, Nawa. Okay, how is it guys going around the world? Haha, now you guys know more about the work culture of other country, right? Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.